TikTok is a frequent app in today's society and is considered to be one of the best entertainment apps. But is it really?
TikTok getting banned is the biggest scam of 2023.
There are some countries that do not like America.
It collects your content that you view.
Twitter or Instagram, where it refreshes, this does not. It completely just keeps going, non-stop scrolling. You never hit the bottom of anything.
Bunch of dopamine into your brain. Really, you're just overdosing on dopamine.
Your 10-year-old kid, your 12-year-old kid, your 14-year-old kid, and your kids spend hours.
We're here today to talk about the danger of TikTok and the threat it poses to our children. Half of our country's states are already banning the app on the government devices. Half of them. But right now there is not one federal law in place to protect our children from TikTok in the United States.
The thing about TikTok is that the app was banned December 30th in 2022 by 34 states, signed by Biden to protect and privatize our information. A debate that's being made is the fact that the US says prioritizing our privacy is very important, hence why the government felt TikTok would threaten government employees, but they don't mind for the other 150 million people, most of which are kids.
My name is Brittany Laurent. I am a social studies teacher. I know here in America, it's not good for, not even just in America, in anyone around the world, it's not good for any young person or adolescent to spend that much time on a social media app. It can lead to a lot of harmful mental health effects and emotional effects as well. And it can prevent you from reaching other goals that you really want to obtain in your life. And so I think a lot of that has to do with balance. I do know that here our security systems for TikTok is not in any way affiliated with the actual Chinese ownership of it. Actually here in America, it's a company called Oracle, which is a very trusted high-tech company that oversees a lot of different security systems for data. And it's also, we also created our own, it's called like the United States Data Services or System, I believe, USDS. And that uses Oracle to oversee what TikTok data is collecting from students, from anyone, adult or child.
Do you also feel as though, you shouldn't be putting all that information out on TikTok, Instagram, stuff like that, because people could be stealing your information as well?
Well, that's a huge concern also. Once you put it out on any sort of social media platform, there's that long disclaimer that we automatically scroll down to the bottom of and automatically check when we join these platforms that you agree. One needs to realize that if you post your photos, if you post your videos of yourself or your family members or your friends, on someone else's or another company's platform, it's not necessarily yours to control anymore once it's out there in the world.
I see both sides of the argument. TikTok has actually a large amount of relevance for our students, especially in the grade levels that I teach, which is upper level or upper grades of high school. And I think it's actually kind of a useful tool. And I know that might be an unpopular opinion for like a lot of educators, but for a social studies teacher, TikTok provides a world and a way for you guys to get engaged with what's going on in the world, whether it be a current event here in the United States or it might be something foreign happening outside of the world.
So right now, we have a stalemate in which the level of engagement students get to the point where TikTok can be considered a learning tool hits the security issue we talked about previously.
And I look forward to your questions. Thank you very much.
TikTok has told us that you weren't sharing data with the CCP, but leaked audio from within TikTok has proven otherwise. TikTok told us that you weren't tracking the geolocation of American citizens. You were. TikTok told us you weren't spying on journalists. You were.
We do not remove that kind of content. TikTok is a place of freedom of expression and Just like I said, if you use our app, you can go on it and you will see a lot of users around the world expressing content on that topic and many others.
Thank you.
That kind of content is available on our platform. You can go and search it.
I will remind you that making false or misleading statements to Congress is a federal crime.
I understand. Again, if you go on our platform, you will find that content.
Okay, thank you.
So where are we now? It's not just TikTok that poses this problem. It's Instagram, it's Snapchat, it's X, it's Facebook. Where do we go from here? Like what Andrew Humphrey said, we are the ones that check the check boxes. It just begs the question, am I willing to sacrifice my security for my entertainment? Are you?